All right. Hopefully that worked. That's like the most common opening statement I feel like I say. All right, hopefully this works. Hopefully it's working. Just fix your business, commuter. All right. Good morning. Doggy daycare. Some fancy looking doggy daycare. All right, let's get to work. Good morning. Let's cross the street too. Thanks, friends, for joining today's commute. Happy Monday. Oh, I hear something. I hear a doggy commotion. Okay. We'll go more direct route. Anyway, who do I see? I see nobody. Good morning. First again. Gigi's here. Good morning. Beauty Love Creative. Good morning. Kevin Hawthorne. Good morning. Quinton Namath. Good morning. Ambrose Chamberpot is here. Good morning. Con Burness, good morning. Open Plumbing, good morning. Florian Schwartz, Victoria Morrison, good morning, good morning. The ginkgo trees are peaking, I think. Spy Hunter, good morning. Ali Pine Tree, good morning. Luke Skywalker, on all the platforms, good morning. Sheila, good morning. Steve Parker, good morning. Abby, happy Monday and good morning. Lynn and Graham, good morning. Antiseptic Topics, guten Morgen. William D'Angelo, good morning. Sonoko in Yokohama, good morning. Robert T, good morning. Mango the Core, good morning. Big as a Walk Sean is here. Good morning. It's kind of warm today. The temperature is going to plummet, I think, tonight into tomorrow, from my understanding. That's always something. So I'll definitely need, I don't have a jacket today, but I'll probably need one tonight and tomorrow. Five Guys. I haven't had a Five Guys burger in a while. And I don't know that I'm craving them. I feel it's just this thing. I feel like I could do a lot better with a burger in New York, of all places, than Five Guys. Maybe? Alright, what was I up to? Jean-Jacques? Luke's everywhere. Kick 2. TH. Good morning. Yeah, we're getting our cooler temperatures, don't worry. Regardless of how long the warmer temperatures linger, winter is coming, no matter what. I mean, unless there's some sort of a nuclear winter or something and everything goes even wilder, it's still winter, I guess. Anyway. Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on. Call the police. That's how it goes. That's the official lyric to All-Star by Smash Mouth. Carol H, good morning. How am I so behind still? Douglas Litton, good morning. Actually, I think I had rather uninterrupted sleep last night, which is good. RJ, good morning. Leon, good morning. Dark Clouds, good morning. Hank P, good morning. Stephen Schober, good morning. Jay Bear, good morning. Strawberry Fields, I could say the same exact thing. Good morning. Well. Admir Muskick, good morning. Oh. Usually there's a delay, especially in the village. on the light, I mean, so we're okay. Kevin J, hello, traveling to you, good morning. Margie, good morning. MJ805, hello, good morning. McNeely, good morning. Aaron Paul Spikerman, good morning. Photos is here. What if you don't want to go? Well, if you could take a work from home, you can take that. If not, you might have to take a sick day. You know, I mean, I don't know what office policies are like these days, but I know some places have like instituted mental health days as a thing too. And to me, a sick day should be able to be a mental health day, because the mind can be, you know, sick too. It's not just a physical ailment that could stop us from working. I guess the concern is if that becomes a constant thing, and then, you know, it's managed differently, but you know what I mean. Anyway, Twisted Round-Eared Hamster Looking Rabbit is here. Figments, good morning. Yeah, I think today this is the highest point of the day temperature-wise. It's just all going to drop throughout the day. Sue Pitchford, good morning. Where's the snow? Apparently it's coming to upstate. Dimitri, good morning. Snowing for upstate. All right, there it is. Anticipated topics confirmed. Confirmation. Martin Kelly, good morning. Lobo, good morning. RJ in Colorado has not had snow yet. Sounds like things are weird. Crazy Red, good morning.
Like, it's almost like he's like a good white person.
What? What did that lady say? Alright, oh sorry, I'm distracted again. I have to get my windows back in order here. Uh-oh. Oh, there's 10 seconds. We got good. We're good. Split screen, go back here. No bikes? Okay. Okay, Saoirse's here. Good morning. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. No, did all my scrolling around get all weird? Ugh, it did. I'm behind. Sorry, let me give me a second. How did I get all discombobulated? Okay. Tom, good morning. Thomas doesn't like winter. I like the changing seasons, personally, but not everything's for everybody, you know. Ex-Dural in Prague, hello. Metabolic mayhem is enough, though it may also cause a nuclear winter. Adam Salyers, good morning. Snowing in West Virginia, huh? Wow, really? Where's this cold front coming from? Because it's cooling down here as the day proceeds. Cars, no. Allie's here, good morning. Yeah, I thought there was going to be more rain this morning when I checked last night, so I'll take this drier portion right now. Raccoon policies and politics. Twisted Anger is here on Twitch as well. Yvette, good morning. Smitty, good morning. Yeah, it is good that there's less of a stigma surrounding mental health. I feel like that's good. It's for the greater good of humanity, too. That you can talk about your feelings and not be shunned for it. All right, let's see. I'm doing a little bit of a diagonal across here. Looks like I'm all right. Yep. Apparently the Long Island Railroad, I guess it's under the MTA's jurisdiction, Long Island Railroad and Metro North. So the way it works on those trains, if you buy a digital ticket, is you're supposed to activate it before boarding. I know it's not always realistic, especially as you're scrambling to catch the train. But apparently people have been getting emails saying you're activating your ticket like 15 minutes into your ride or something. I guess they have all that data. So what I'm assuming people try to do on these trains is keep the ticket inactivated until they're sure that the ticket person is going to come by and actually scan the ticket. Because if not, what I'm assuming they would want to do is hang on to it for the next time. You could also technically refund it if it's not used. So I'm sure some of these are part of it. Okay, why am I going on side stories when I'm not even done with the main story? What am I doing here? Mitchu, good morning. Murphy's back, good morning. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow around. Sorry, I'm so far behind. Bad thoughts about you. Yeah, well, you probably don't want to be 100% honest with all your thoughts anyway. In work situations, depending. Contextual demureness. Can you say demurity? Why does that sound wrong? Like in a bad way. All right, let's get up on the Highline. I'm behind as it is. Let's just get up there. The Whitney. Hup, 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 hup. Shake Shack is here. I think Shake Shack has breakfast, don't they? Maybe? I'm misremembering. I never had it personally. I thought I remember seeing it once. I'm sluggish today. I think that record took a lot out of me last week. Looking into Jersey. Ambrose is waving. The Highline colors are quickly going to fade, especially with this wind chill thing. I'm sure all the remaining leaves are going to fall off pretty quickly. We'll see. All right. Robert's here. Bring it on easy. Jeffrey Wu. Missouri and West Virginia is also in the snow zone. We did have snow Friday, now it's 70. No questions. Huber, hello. George H, hello. John Casella, good morning. I have a booger on my shirt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Call someone. Raven Half Moon, West Side Warrior. You gotta look from the other side. We're looking at the back. Oh, that's the tiniest mouse. Do you see that little tiny mouse? Can you see that thing? Oh, it went into the thing. West Side Warrior. Wow, that was a tiny mouse. I don't know if it was visible. It's tiny. It's like a little dot running around. Okay. Maria Rika, good morning. Jack Moore, good morning. Sukur Hasanov, good morning. Sargam's cooking. good morning. Yeah, I'm trying to get on behind right now. Rosa. Southwest Virginia, cold, 27 degrees in the dusting. Wow. We're on the Highline right now, Wallenberg. Though I'm 5 minutes behind in my chat, so who knows where I was. It's discombobulated. Mostly saying it funny. 3 inches so far in West Virginia. Wow. Also, is my camera low? Maybe a little bit. Mintinata, good morning. Yeah, today's, I think the highest temperature of the day is like in the morning. Emily Myron with the membership. Happy to be here. Thank you for sharing NYC. Thank you for your support, Emily. Really keeps us going. So thank you. Much appreciated. 14th Street. I learned from Dutchma is the longest street, river to river in Manhattan. Michigan's also got a dusting, Laura. Okay, I'm still 5 minutes behind on this. What is going on here? 31 degrees in central Alabama. Alabama. Sorry, South Park. Good morning. It's Carl. So Taryn wants proof. Here's your proof. That was 6 minutes ago, so I don't know if you're still there. Sorry. Apparently my bald tag is not believable unless proof is activated. A hobby, good morning. No politics, no Bruno. Well, we sing about it. John B, good morning. Wendy's chili. I haven't had Wendy's chili in a long time. Queen Nye, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I'm still catching up here. Bear in the Garden is here. Cat Yellow's here. Adam's visiting NYC in December. Can you tap a debit card? You know? I mean, if your debit card has tap to pay, I think so. But I don't use debit cards. Because my understanding with debit cards is when you use them at like, you know, to pay for things, you have to type in your PIN. But I don't know if the subway is considered like one of those. Because if you're here in the city, you technically don't have to unlock your phone to tap to pay for the subway. I've tested this a few times, so you could just tap your phone locked on Omni, and it'll unlock the subway for you. You can go on the turnstile. Oh, this is slippery. These new wooden planks. Nate, good morning. I don't know if anybody here has experienced this debit card on Omni. But yes, Jim, hello. Good morning. April, Horror Queen is back. Good morning. DS Right, good morning. Man, how am I still 4 minutes behind? Okay, let's get this properly. Miss Sabrina, good morning. No, Dark Space, and I'm not looking to be. Nobody wants that. There was a time when they started getting a little more aggressive with some of the non-disruptive streamers in the city, but it seems like limited attention spans and whatnot, they've moved on. Is it snowing in Chicago too? Yeah, there's a couple, McNeely. A couple around here. But I'm still so far behind. I'm just like ridiculous, you know? New York Rangers, 94 Yanks 2000. It's off today. On the way to see the Rangers lose again. Uh-oh. What are they doing? Tell them to get their head in the game.
I don't know.
Tell them to get their heads out the asses. Can you say that? Can I say that on the stream? Arzera Tech, thanks for the follow. Complete, thanks for the follow. Dan Barr, good morning. The meat is in Wendy's chili is overcooked burgers they couldn't sell. At least they're not wasting it. Debit card with Omni is no problem. Got it. There it is. There's the answer from Florian. A lot of YouTubers coming to NYC trying to expose scammers and getting attacked. I mean, exposing scammers and then being attacked kind of also double confirms that they are indeed scammers. Because what legitimate business would attack you, especially physically, if you're not actually scamming anybody? You know? Like, yeah, some of the YouTubers trying to expose the scammers are a little bit aggressive. I'll give you that. But so are these scammers, and they're getting a taste of their own medicine in a way. We'll see what happens. Michelle K, good morning. Wizard Pizza's here. I'm almost caught up. Good morning. Not all places you pin on debit, depends on the amount. Yeah, I have never used a debit card. Like, even when I get a card from the bank for like the ATM, I say just an ATM card. Don't even make it a debit card. I don't even know why I do that. I think my mom told me to do it once and I just like stuck in my head. Oh well. Glad you're enjoying the Highline. I think it's just the design of the benches. I don't know if there's a specific reason for the ramps. It does not become a skate park at night as far as I know. In fact, I think they hate skating up here. They meaning like the Highline staff. Yeah, probably for that, Prayera. Yep. Yeah, there's a few disruptive streamers like getting arrested in foreign lands. Who's the biggest name? I can't even remember his name anymore. I think he got arrested in South Korea. Oh yeah, and there's another guy that was in the Philippines. Yeah. Oh well. At least they're getting what's coming to them. But Chris Bates is here. The lake effect snow. Uh-oh. Sally Scipio, good morning. Wasn't it, is that Vitaly or is that somebody else in the Philippines? Because he got really big at some point too. Mojave, good morning. Mehmet, hello. Yeah, Johnny Somali, that was the guy in Korea. Very loose security with debit cards over credit cards. Really? I always thought maybe debit cards should have higher security, considering it's like access directly to your like bank and not imaginary money. Although if you really start to dig into it, most money is imaginary anyway. Isn't the dollar not even backed by any gold or anything anymore? Oh, someone's tree is up. It's just it's just our belief that the dollar is worth what it's worth. Practicing voguing for the parade. Oh yeah. Yeah, that could be a busy time. You might get some like carpal tunnel. How much you're gonna have to vogue. And if I am thinking of that Vitaly guy, he's a big dude too. Good if we can get all of them off the street. I mean, I don't know. Very disruptive. And can be dangerous. We don't want that. I don't know. Baron Garden's imaginary. Emperor's life savings is a social construct. I think he tried to camp under here. 2 feet outdoors. Apparently the reason he got caught was he was making a phone call and somebody heard him talking on the phone. Apparently that's how it happened. I don't know if that's true or not. But that's what he said. Or if they already saw him and had eyes on him. And it's just coincidence. All right, I'm still behind, aren't I? Half an hour in, we're behind. Joyful One, good morning. Yeah, I mean, the Pauls have done things.
So I think between like Isabel and
But apparently none of it matters since they're richer than ever. The thing is, like, some of the, like, even though Logan Paul is actually a very talented wrestler, like, some of the other things that's happening are still very strange, especially his like crypto scam, the Zoo coins or whatever it was called. Because what's that guy's name? CoffeeZilla went deep on that. You never want to be in a CoffeeZilla video because he's always right and you've always scammed. I know, only a Sith deals in absolutes. I know. I was just making a point. There's no always. That's also true. The punishment for a crime is a fine, and it's only against the poor. Yeah, because if all you got to do is pay out money, and you're never like in jail or something because you can pay it, it's not really much of a crime if that money is a drop in the bucket for you. Oh well, it's just we're getting closer to politics here. We know the world's not perfect. Only Bagels and Waukesha can fix it.
And it goes all the way from 34.
Wait, main story? I've already forgot what I'm talking about, sorry. Alright. It wasn't super windy on the Highline. We're gonna go to the extension now. That takes us a little bit more west. Me first, Ambrose, me first. No. Twitch is always ahead. I didn't know it was 23 seconds, but Twitch has lower latency than YouTube, especially in 4K. Yeah, the Highline is an okay place to run when it's early. Once this place gets crowded, you really don't want to run here. I mean, you're not going to get much exercise. You're going to be walking half the time. At least the extension has been consistently open. Two Feet Outdoors' latest exploration was that jail barge, I think in the Bronx or so, but it's been bought by someone that's being shipped down to south along the coast, another state. But he was trying to kayak around it on the day of its departure and got yelled at by NYPD, even though the waterway's open and there was no Coast Guard enforcing anything, and he was just in the kayak. Not like he was hiding either. He was in a high-vis vest and everything. Steve Cruz is moving. Yeah, this is what happened to us when we had to move in May. An unbelievable amount of crap had piled up. Good luck. I've not watched Pluribus. Is it worth watching so far? That was Squanch, yes. Bert, Ernie, and Squanch. Latency, actually, yeah, absolutely is a social construct. 55 degrees. Humidity's 92%. Close to rain. I don't know, the clouds are breaking up ahead. Maybe it's less likely as the day goes on. I don't know. I need more coffee. Colder in New Orleans. It's a drop in later. I don't know which way this cold front is coming from, but the temperature should be going down today. Down, baby, go straight in the rain. All right. Looking again at the Hudson and Jersey on the other side. Amber's is there waving. You in the waterfront apartments over there? I don't know if I see any cruise ships. No. No cruise ships behind the Intrepid today. All that construction barge stuff that has been there for a while. I don't know what they're working on, but they're just there. Stefan, thanks for popping in. Your latency exceeds 4 hours. Medical attention. Makes sense. Yeah, you might have something called time dilation or something. Priapism. When there's no cruise ship behind it, you can actually see all the airplanes on top of the Intrepid. Deborah, good morning. It's a new take on apocalyptic type shows. And that's right, it's Vince Gilligan. Okay. I gotta try it. All right. Oh, for a tunnel, that was in potential conception. Interesting, Artifice. Mikhail, привет, good morning. Quinton's at 21 months of membership. Thank you, Quinton, for that support. Appreciate it very much. Steve, good luck. A little yawn there. Yeah, I'm tired. I don't know. I had a decent amount of sleep last night, but the whole weekend has been probably not enough sleep. Baby commuter's been getting up at like 5 to 5:30 and has not been wanting to go back down to bed. Steve Cruz with a $20 super chat. Despite the move, Steve is continuing the generosity. Thank you, Steve, for your support. Very much appreciated. The coffee fund is good for a day. That's a lot of coffee. But again, good luck with the unpacking and the move and everything. Gene Washington, welcome back. Good morning. How are you? I'm wondering. Thank you. 88 degrees in San Diego. Wow. Looking east now on 34th Street as we get off the Highline. Wow, you would have paid for this, so it's got to be pretty good then. I got to check it out. I got to check it out. I do not have tomorrow off. Have a good one, Steve. Thanks again. Tony, good morning. I'm all right. How are you? I'm just tired. I think that's the usual baseline. Veterans Day tomorrow. Tomorrow, right? Is it me or is it been on Fridays in prior years? I don't know. I'm just confused, I think. Always confused. We heard a little bit about snow in a few places here in North America. I guess we're just going to cross forward. Nate, thanks for the membership. Appreciate that. Erie, good morning. I'm assuming that's Celsius Blues Box, but I don't know. October Salesman is here. Good morning. Happy Monday. Oh, it's just because it always lands on November 11th. Okay, got it. Oh, they've started to put on more of the lights in the Hudson Yards area. The trees are getting the treatment. That police actually pulled over someone. This is MTA police. Pulled over a Volvo, a very sensible car. Yet they're causing trouble. Sensible Volvo purchase does not always mean sensible Volvo driving. Okay, let's cross here. Good. Oh, that makes sense, Bear in the Garden. See, I'm a fool. They do weddings at the plaza? I mean, I'm not surprised. A lot of big name hotels do weddings for a lot of money. Robiel, hello. Veterans Day used to be called Armistice Day for Allie. I'm sorry to hear. I hope you're doing better and better each day, though. I know recovery from these things can take a long time. Plateaus eventually, but all my best. Finn, we're streaming on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and Rumble. Snow, sleet, rain, ice for Sheila. Good luck. So I'm going left or north. It's very busy over here in the morning as the rush hour continues. A lot of folks work in Hudson Yards. A lot of big name companies have established office space around here. Hello. I guess I'm going to cross to the right. This is one of the smaller Friedman's restaurants. Chris's son totaled a Volvo, but kept him safe. Got another Volvo. All right, hopefully the next one keeps on keeping on. Vernon Dent, good morning. Let's go right. Do cars have feelings? Not yet. Disney did lie, yeah. You can't even talk. Rockefeller's in the process. Maybe I shouldn't have gone here. Looks like a substantial amount of construction business moving things inside the zone, like cinder blocks. Well, we're still loading up the next one, so hopefully we'll make it before they finish. All right, we're good. Oh, we gotta cross this big street. Hold on.
I got 2 minutes.
Roxanne, good morning. Oh, you know what? I lost my status zone watching my connections. There we go. Oh, they're all there. I'm sure one day I'm gonna say, you know what, things have been pretty stable. Let me just keep only the chat open, not the connections, and that's when everything's gonna start falling apart again. 90 in LA, huh? Stay cool, as they say. You want to pick up trucks like Larry the Cable Guy? Right. Me too. Oh yeah. What's been going on? Is Larry the Cable Guy still around? There was a time when he was like huge. Like in the biz, not like physically. I don't know actually about that. But you know what I mean. We gotta wait for some of these cars head to the tunnel. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I'm held together by some dying connective tissue here. Help me out. The Vita is being built, or something. Vita, Vitamix, the most powerful blender on earth, or something. I used to hold my camera, now I don't have to. At least not for the walks. We'll still hold it for other things. Tavola. Swedish saying about learning to sail? What? There's no way I can pronounce that. Alright, we got shifted. See, once the truck starts coming, like we can't they have to wait, but they're not going to because the truck this guy's really not smart. Wow, he's just weaving in. He's not even in the bike lane. Oh, so is it like Larry the Netflix guy now? Did they change his, he has to change his persona. Larry the Fios guy. That actually would be a funny commercial if some company like Fios picked up Larry the Cable Guy and they're like, we need you for our fiber. My goodness. I don't know that was the actual language though. Oh, the chain link fence, I forgot. That was our nemesis for a while. Back to PlayStation 1 days. Is that the one that some audio enthusiasts were saying has a really good like audio playback hardware on the PS1 or something? Appreciate it, Hank. You're too kind. Oh, I stepped down off the curb. That's the noise I make now. He's beeping, but the guy is not moving because there's people crossing the street. So he's gonna have to chill. Sano, there's some issues with how Twitch does their available resolutions. So I'm broadcasting at 4K, true. YouTube allows all the in-between resolutions with server-side transcoding. Twitch, for some reason, does not do 1440 or 1080. And if I wanted to, I would have to do it myself. So I'd have to use extra cycles on my end to re-encode the stream. Also, some places, Twitch 4K is also very region specific. Not all places have 4K streaming available based on location. And then, of course, device compatibility. I think those are all the situations. Bro.
See how that works.
Oh yeah, he has to be platform agnostic. I feel like Plex would do it. The Plex guys, Larry the Plex guy. I feel like they would do that. Oh yeah, Jeff Foxworth, you might be a redneck, right? Yeah, Ali. Seems like it. Laminayas, hello. It's a bro kind of day, it seems like it. Phil Morris, thanks for the follow. Thank you, Son of Deb, appreciate it. Oh, you can cross in the middle of the street, depending on how long the light is. Well, he's not walking it. All right. Bus is coming. We got 5 seconds to cross. We can do it. I really gotta get to this Burger King. It's very important. Is it a 24-hour Burger King? I don't remember. Not like it really matters to me, but for some reason I'm curious. It doesn't say. At least not obviously. Like, seriously. We got a cube up there with actually that cube showing the Minecraft stuff is very appropriate, since Minecraft is like all cubes. Ah, and now Windows. Based on their little Windows logo, it also kind of makes sense. Avenue. Foot drop. Could use an AFO. Okay.
You still know Maru?
No, I got into the traffic. Let's go this way and make it around. Because we don't need to be stuck. We could take the overflow to walk at a proper speed here. Literally. As long as they use it correctly, I guess. TH had a burger at that Burger King yesterday. Wow. Hopefully it was amazing. Does they have any new cool burgers at BK? Or is it just like classics? The Whoppers and whatnot. Well, let's keep walking on the extension. Go a little bit more north before we turn right. And head into the square. Claire, the fire stick guy, not bad. I don't know why, but I've been enjoying these Sora remakes of like The Price is Right and now Judge Judy. I don't know why. I think it's kind of funny because you like don't expect it. You're just watching it. You're watching a clip of The Price is Right. It's like, oh, this is nostalgic. And the last one I saw is, congratulations, you just won pocket sand. And then he flung sand into the guy's face. I know it's just AI, but it's funny to see the creativity behind some of the prompts that they're doing. And the Judge Judy one, she just climbed over the desk and just started wailing on the guy. Throwing F-bombs and everything. All right. Bro, like biker low. Borkiel. Ah, Borkiel. I'm all about the Borkiel. RKH, awesome. Hello. He's dinging. Oh boy. Oh no, BK doesn't sell chili. The overcooked burgers, what happens? Why do Mr. Rogers and Bob Ross hate each other so much? Yeah, based on all the AI stuff. You'd think so. Enforcer, good morning. Let's see, actually, I was hoping to do a little bit of yes I can. I did it. I'm the best. Better than all the rest. No, not really. I don't really watch movies in theaters anymore. We'll probably get back to it when Baby Commuter's old enough to really go to like Disney movies and stuff, and then we tried a couple with her. But it needs to be like a kids-based movie, because we saw the sing-along version of K-pop Demon Hunters, and even with that one, you know, she had to run around the theater. But that was what all the kids were doing. Strange things going on. All right, how do we get through here without getting stuff falling on our heads? What are we thinking? Can I go? Thank you. Christopher Levenhar, good morning. Cost of living high. Maxer Nick, thanks for the follow. Здравствуйте, Urzubek. Thank you for watching. Did they ever use the mountain climber thing for anything? Another Friedman's. Who'd have thought could walk by two Friedman's in one morning? I didn't know they had a location right off Times Square.
Only touch the salad.
I think the K-pop songs are backing off a little bit. The steam is de-steaming. No, we're not going to stop by the tree today. We'll stop by it on Wednesday morning when we head to the Upper West Side. How long did it take them to actually get the crane off? You know, when did they get enough supports that the crane was disconnected? Apparently that guy, Crispy Concords, did a New York-based video. It was actually not bad of a concept, but you never know who you're gonna get. I used to watch him back in the day. He did a lot of like make me laugh videos, and I'll give you more money each time somebody makes him laugh. Well, what he did this time was he just posted posters around the city with a burner phone number and said, "Call me if you need anything." And then he just tried to get as many side quests as he could based on that. I didn't finish watching the video, but the ones I did so actually ended up being pretty interesting. Anyway, RJ fighting Nightbot on the way out. Another ticket center. Mighty Bull is here. Hank, have a good one. The thing with Nightbot is Nightbot always wins. Nightbot is the precursor to Skynet. Okie dokie. Sure, out of the bike lane. Okay. Kind of. The recharge station. It's just very slapped together. I guess they got coffee and like water and stuff. I wonder if they also have like battery charging too. Don't get me in trouble. Park Furman, good morning. El Chap, good morning. El Chapo, sorry. Good morning. I don't know, I didn't see. It was called the Recharge Station. It's only open from 9 to 3. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So I'm assuming it's mostly coffee stuff. Alright, still a bunch of the same stuff in front of One Times Square. They got until New Year's to do it. Well, technically they have until like December 20 whatever, when fall ends, because they said it's opening this fall. But they didn't give an exact date. But they continue clearing out garbage, I think. And I'm assuming they're gonna have like tours and stuff, being able to like buy tickets to go up to the ball area. Maybe. That's just my assumption. You gotta monetize it somehow. Vanilla Coke's a holiday drink? Stop putting pistachios in everything. Yeah, that became a thing, didn't it? Wait a second. What? Wait, hold on. I have to. I'm gonna wait to cross here because I gotta process this. At the end of Strawberry Fields is Answer by Nightbot GPT combo. What is it saying after it answered about the holiday being a festive twist? Cool. What? Keep it simple? Am I the only one like seeing that? All that looks weird. I don't know. I probably could have gone left a whole long time ago, but I got so caught off guard by whatever that answer was. Because it's not the usual hashtag letters, but it's not like the characters. Even though we have all those, the way it looks more like Russian. It's weird, or like some kind of Cyrillic. Weird. Anyway, I don't know where it was going with that. Are there heat lamps on? They are. Oof. I hope at the Hilton Garden Inn, you know how hotels have like a breakfast zone? I hope the breakfast zone is in Chicken Guy. Uh-oh, Planet Hollywood is apparently forgetting to put an epilepsy warning. Wait, are they showing? What are they showing? I don't know what that is. A bunch of Outback Steakhouses are closing. I have like none left around here anyway. So it's been over for me for a while. Which is ridiculous because how am I going to get my Bloomin' Onion and authentic Foster's beer? Oh no. What's Allie having for lunch? A grain bowl, quinoa. Wait, now she's mixing everything. Quinoa, chickpeas, veggies, feta, a lemon tahini drizzle. Actually doesn't sound terrible. Andaluzzi, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Alright, we're slowing down a little bit. It's fine. Ah, lost my connections again. Ah, perfect. I had to go into my BIOS to enable Wake on LAN, but I got it to work. I still don't know what the easiest way to safely send a Wake on LAN packet. I was thinking about making like a reverse proxy URL that triggers it somehow, but it's probably not the best idea. So my current workaround is remoting into the Unraid computer and then just going through my router page locally, because the router has a built-in Wake on LAN feature based on MAC address, so that seems to work. Oh, I lost all my service for a second on my chat phone. Okay, seems to be back now. Weird. Let's check out the rink. Secret Avenger is here. Good morning. The big red ball shaken or stirred. Hey, look at they're stirred in the video. Oh my. What video? Skaters must skate in the same direction. Oh, maybe we'll see the release of the skaters. They just finished Zamboning. I'm sorry, Zamboning. Oh, the music's coming. I think they're about, well, there's not that many skaters waiting to skate either. I feel like all the employees here have had some sort of like hockey experience or something. Yeah, that one's doing some moves already. It's the only time that the area is not super crowded. Weekday mornings. There's not a very big line for folks waiting to get on. Zamboni just finished. Yeah, quinoa chickpea era. El Kebab Man, thank you for the posture check. Always needed it. No one drinks Foster's. I know, it's a running joke. It's a running joke. This is where the tree is going to be. Not yet, but soon. Edgar, thanks for the follow. By the way, the sangria shop over there, Manor Sangria, very good sangria. I ended up trying one of them. The second one was a gift, but yes, it was very good. Noise suppression off.
Her husband, Rob.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be that you'd be able to like log into the Bryant Park camera early mornings and see like people who know what they're doing skating a little bit sometimes. I keep like losing connection randomly. I don't know. UK Felix, good morning. Welcome. That's true. It didn't have anything to do with running. I don't know. I didn't taste any carbonation if I was supposed to. I don't know. Let's look for bikes. Okay. Any raid suggestions? Yo soy Rain. Welcome. Yeah, we kind of extended a little bit. I try to keep the morning walks between like an hour and 15 to an hour and 30. So my Wednesdays is probably going to be the most organic one in terms of length. We might add a little bit to it, but not as windy as this. Definitely go a little roundabout. So but we only do these kinds of walks on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's only like a 5 to 10 minute walk, so it wouldn't be as interesting. But yeah, welcome. Thank you for joining. My audio is going to pot, and she was worth listening to. I have no idea what world William is living in. I had noise cancellation on for copyrighted music. Some interesting reactions out there. But goodbye. Yeah, Murphy, Norelle does stop by every once in a while. She's actually back in Australia for now, temporarily. Did I miss any raid suggestions? I might have. Cocksick in Portugal. It's the only suggestion I see for now, so let's do it. Let's see, how do I do this? I mean, I definitely should know, but you know how I am. Hopefully Shaver Hall opens sometime soon. I want to check it out. Okay. Thanks for the suggestion. It's cooling down substantially today. Into tomorrow especially. Alright, anyway, thanks friends for joining today. I hope you enjoyed our walk from the West Village here to Midtown. We're still technically on the west side because we're on the west side of Fifth Avenue. It's just how it works here. Anything east of Fifth Avenue is east and west of Fifth Avenue is west. So like when you have an address, 45 West 53rd Street or something, that means it's west of Fifth Avenue. All the numbers count away from Fifth Avenue. So if a number is 1, it'll be very close to Fifth Avenue. If a number is 300, it'll be farther away, several avenues down, depending on if it's east or west is the other part. Anyways, thanks again for joining. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Appreciate your support. Super Chat, Super Stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, not subscribers. Thank you, too. It's kind of the middle, but not really north-south-wise. If you're not subscribed, do really think about it. It does help us out. But no pressure. Twitch friends, thanks for the follows and subs. If you do have Amazon Prime, you could do Twitch Prime sub. That does help us out as well, and you get no ads. And it's a feature that some people don't know they have. I'm just throwing it out there, but no pressure again. Kick friends if you're there. Thanks for watching too. Back to YouTube. Thank you for your thumbs. And thanks to the mods everywhere. Wow, that guy's still complaining, huh? Anyway, I'll let him bring the same cheer to the people in his everyday life as he did to us. He knows all about clams, it seems. Anyway, enjoy those clams, William, and have a good one. All right, until next time, which is going to be Wednesday morning. Have a great rest of Monday and Tuesday, and we'll see you soon.